Don't forget some real stuff.
Friends that are black, and I love them.
We never said anything about color. We never said. So here's the thing. Let me understand.
You're too loud.
We're too loud. In your opinion, let me show you my money. It's just as green as yours.
Wow, you're so stupid, nigger.
Stupid?
Oh!
No.
So call your black friends a nigger. Call your black friends a nigger.
So she basically just
called us a nigger. You don't call y'all a nigger. They're not like you.
A white patron at a local restaurant calls a black patron the N-word.
All of this captured on cell phone video that has now generated thousands of shares and comments on social media.
Oh, you're so stupid.
We tracked down the women in both sides of this video.
WREL Sarah Kruger talked with them all, joins us now live in Raleigh. Of course, Sarah, this happening at a Bonefish in North Hills, right?
David, that's right. It happened right here yesterday evening during happy hour. The woman who used the racial slur told me today she will not apologize for her language. And in fact, she said she would use the same word again.
Just like everybody else.
This minute-long cell phone video shows an encounter between customers at the Bonefish Grill in North Hills.
This person had the audacity right here to come to our table and tell us that we are the rudest people that she has ever met. Look at her.
Then the woman, who we now know is Nancy Goodman, calls another customer the N-word.
You're too loud.
We're too loud. In your opinion, let me show you my money. It's just as green as yours.
Wow, you're so stupid.
We found Goodman at her home.
I'm a 71-year-old woman who lives in Raleigh. I suffer from tremendous anxiety.
She says that anxiety and the women's behavior pushed her to act as she did.
I'm not going to say I'm sorry to them because they kept pushing at it. So, and that's all I'd really like to say.
What about your use of the N-word?
I used that word because they forced me into it.
Do you see how that's incredibly offensive?
Yes, I do. That's why I said it. I would say it again to them.
She says she would use that word again to you all.
Wow. That's sad.
Shonda Stewart is the one who took the cell phone video. Her friend, Lakeisha Shaw, is the one who was called the racial slur.
I don't care how you feel like we should have been acting. If I was standing on the table with 3 heads in a purple jumpsuit, nothing justified you to come to my table and call me a stupid.
Goodman says she regrets not asking management to tell the women to be quiet, but she made one thing clear.
So you're not sorry about saying the N-word?
No.
In a statement, Bonefish Grill tells us we do not tolerate hate speech or disrespect in our restaurants. They added that they are reviewing the incident to see how they can do better at de-escalating situations in the future. David.
Sarah Kruger reporting live in Raleigh. Sarah, thank you.
Wow, you're so stupid.
So that's footage from a North Carolina Bonefish Grill, which I believe is not representative of the experience you get there at what must be a very high quality fish restaurant. But that was Nancy Goodman speaking. That name also not representative of the content of her character. But what we've got there is this woman who is assailing 2 women who made the unfortunate mistake of being black in public.
Right, exactly.
Who were at a bar and were drinking and eating, and this woman didn't like it.
Right.
And decided to accost them. We're gonna show you more footage, but so you found this story.
Yeah, I saw it last night. Yeah, it's
probably hardly a shock, I suppose.
You know, completely not a shock. Her reaction to it, her response, which I know you're gonna get to later, was surprising. Not that she felt it, but that she was fine being open and honest about it, you know? And that was surprising because people usually hide when they're shamed. They don't necessarily change, but they kind of, you know, stand down a little bit.
I understand that the video you're about to see she had already been talking to these women and telling them they're too loud, they're rude, and all of that.
She was trying to police 2 grown women at a bar, which I want you to pay attention to. Just note how loud the music is in the background, because a lot of times people think that there are reasons for this or she had a valid concern, when what I just want everybody to understand is that some racist monsters just like policing black people. That's it. It's not about a valid concern. Everyone can say like, oh, but I don't like when people are loud, blah, blah, blah. No, what it comes down to is people like policing black people. That's just it, because they are at a bar and it's loud and I don't wanna.
Exactly. Well, you know what? A video is worth 1,000 words, as good as your words are. So here is some more of what happened.
We paying for our food just like everybody else, and she told us that we are the rudest people ever. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. What you gotta understand is that you don't know what people going through. Oh, you wanna come over here? You wanna come?
She ain't gonna come over here.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Don't talk about some real stuff.
Friends that are black, and I love them.
We never said anything about color. We never said anything. So here's the thing. Let me understand.
You're too loud.
We're too loud.
In your opinion, let me show you my money. It's just as green as yours.
Rhino, you're so stupid.
Stupid. No.
So call your black friends. Call your black friends.
So she basically just called us.
That you don't call y'all not like you.
Okay, so I know that looks bad, but they asked her why she did that, and she said that she suffers from anxiety and that the situation was out of my control.
No, So
that's an explanation. So do you accept her apology that she didn't give?
She also said that she knew it was offensive, and that's specifically why she said it to them. She essentially said they deserved it. And what matters here is that you cannot police other grown people. And it is a racist trope to go up and tell black people to be quiet. This stereotype that black women are louder than any man ever, which is never true. It's what you see and what you hear. It is this idea that black women are aggressive and angry, and so when they're having fun, you gotta be scared. When they're having fun, you gotta make it stop. They are at a bar. People actually punch other people at bars, okay?
You got
bars
rough
get
bars.
crazy. I don't, but it's just, well, you know, crazy things happen at bars. It gets loud at bars. People get drunk at bars. These are two grown women. They're not doing anything illegal. They're not punching anybody. They're not, they were having fun. And she felt the need to get up and go over and reprimand them and embarrass them and basically say that you're too loud for my liking.
Well, let's show how comfortable she was, because she said it in public while she was being filmed, which is already like, you're pretty comfortable using that language. But then when she was asked about it, she said, I'm not gonna say I'm sorry to them because they kept pushing at it. I would say it again to them. She said this to the news. She was on video having used the N-word and then doubles down on the news. Now, supposedly she posted something on Facebook saying she was ashamed. I don't have access to her Facebook, and I don't really care about her.
You don't really want it,
after what she's done. But she wasn't ashamed for a really long time.
She called these two people rude. The woman who yells out stupid N-word in the middle of a restaurant, in the middle of the day with that haircut, has the nerve to call somebody else rude.
That's ridiculous. So the other thing is, take a look at this. This is a screenshot from a Fox News article about this. Nancy Goodman, whose use of the N-word was reportedly caught on cell phone video. That screenshot I took was from their article. It was above the video embedded where she uses the N-word. They wouldn't even simply state the fact that she did it in an article where they show her doing it. They still have to hide behind. Reportedly, people are saying she said it. Okay, she said it.
Right.
God, people are cowards.
This person had the audacity right here to come to our table and tell us that we are the rudest people that she has ever met. Look at her. She told us we are getting off work, we paying for our food just like everybody else. And she told us that we are the rudest people ever. Here's the thing. What you gotta understand is that you don't know what people going through. Oh, you wanna come over here? You wanna come?
She ain't gonna come over here.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Don't talk about some real stuff.
Friends that are black, and I love them.
We never said anything about color. We never said anything. So here's the thing. Let me understand.
You're too loud.
We're too loud.
In your opinion, let me show you my money. It's just as green as yours.
Rhino, you're so stupid.
Stupid?
So call your black friends. Call your black friends.
So she basically just called us.
That you don't call y'all not like you.